Well, hello. Welcome to a little vloggy. A day late. It is literally just occurred to me right now that I forgot to upload a vlog yesterday. Oh well, one of those things. It's gonna be one vlog. Yeah, it's gonna be one vlog less than I originally planned. Still, you're gonna get at least 9 vlogs, at least eight or 9 vlogs. Um, Oh well. Well, no. Yesterday I kind of got a bit real waylaid. I started a new anime yesterday. Called Date Alive, which is like in kind of like a. All right, I don't care. I don't really mind saying it. It's basically an ecchi comedy. But it's pretty cool. It's got like battle elements in it and all that kind of thing. But it's a proper, one of those comedies where it's very, you know female characters are kind of like very skimpy outfits and things of that nature. Very common thing. But yeah, so I've just kind of been like watching that. I've watched all the first season. I'm currently on season 2 of it. And yeah, and I've been reading a bit of my book. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Where am I with my days? No, it was, I think, Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I can't remember now. I'm getting a bit out of my mind. Basically, obviously, I went to go and see Godzilla versus Kong. I think that was on Tuesday. So I ended up, yeah, it was Tuesday. So last minute thing, I decided to go and see Godzilla versus Kong, The New Empire. I completely forgot it was in cinemas, and I was just browsing and seeing what films were out, and I thought, fuck it, I'll go and see that. So I went to go and see Godzilla vs Kong on Tuesday. Then I had a little walk around Hull City Centre, and I picked up a book while I was out. And yeah, I don't read books very often. I don't read books very often because I kind of struggle to kind of keep focus on a book, because of my dyslexia and all that. So it has to be something that really kind of interests me for me to keep reading it. I'm going to read some more of it today at some point. I'm currently about two chapters in at the moment, so still a bit early days. But but yeah, so I got the Abroad in Japan book yesterday, on Tuesday. Sorry. Um, I was looking for it elsewhere, but I couldn't find it. I went into Smiths, WH Smiths, and obviously they sell books and everything, so I couldn't find it in there. So I decided to go to Waterstones, and literally, as soon as I walked in, I was met with a massive sign saying "Abroad in Japan, new book, new release," and all this kind of thing. So yeah, so I managed to get it from Waterstones, um, and yeah, so it's a good book so far. I mean, I've been following the guy who wrote it. Um, he basically has a YouTube channel, a very, well, a pretty good channel because he's got well over 1 million subscribers on there. But what I like about him is that he doesn't let that sort of thing make him feel. He's not one of these YouTubers where that has success on YouTube. He doesn't come over as a bigot, if that makes sense. He doesn't come over as a bigot. He doesn't come over as like he comes over as himself. He's unapologetically himself, and that's what I really like about him. Because that's how I approach YouTube as well. I'm just myself. I can't be anything other than myself. I don't put a fake persona on or anything just for views, and I don't do the whole clickbait thing or anything like that. I That's the kind of thing I don't do. But he doesn't do clickbait either. Um, at least not in the same way as certain people. But what I like about yeah. So basically, I've been following him for quite a few years now, and of course, I'm very interested in going to Japan sometime. And his videos are very informative. Now, he's not the only YouTuber that does stuff about Japan. There's quite a few. There's quite a little subgenre of YouTubers that are there that are on holiday. So it's basically a travel vlog thing, or people that actually live in Japan that are not Japanese, they're foreign. Um, so I've been following a few YouTube accounts, including this guy who wrote that book. And so basically, yeah, Chris Broad, Abroad in Japan, is the book that I got. And he has been living in Japan for the past 10 years. This I already knew anyway. And he basically went over there on something called the JET program, which is an international program where it basically brings people from all sorts, over 70 odd different countries around the world, and it brings people from different parts of the world to get the opportunity to go to another country or Japan, for instance, in order to teach in schools. And so basically he did all of his university and everything in London. That's where he's from. And he basically managed to get onto the JET program, and he came over on that to Japan, and he was living, I can't remember where he said he was, I can't remember now, but it was a very remote part of Japan. It was like North Japan, one of these really small little prefectures. And so he lived there for about 3 years, and that's where he also started his YouTube channel for the first time. He started uploading stuff in his old little apartment that he had while he was working as a teacher. And then he obviously stopped teaching and he went full-time YouTube eventually. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. Like I say, I'm only about 2 chapters in, but they are quite long chapters. They are actually quite long chapters, but what I like about it is it's got like a mixture of humour, typical British kind of sarcastic humour in there, but it's also quite informative as well, because what I like about it is, because this is what he does on his YouTube channel as well, where he basically kind of helps to in a way is educating people about how Japan is, their customs, their cultures, the different things that they do, and the different parts of different prefectures, and the things that they specialise in or known for, things of that nature. And that's basically what he does on his YouTube channel. He does a lot of like road trip stuff as well. So he basically travels quite long distances by car or by bike, and this, that, and the other, around all different parts of the smaller, lesser-known parts of Japan. So he's actually really respected in Japan as well. Quite a lot of Japanese people actually really respect Chris Broad, because he doesn't come over like some other people. He comes over very, obviously he's himself, and he's actually helped get certain areas of Japan that don't get as much tourism. He's actually helped certain areas because of his pull and how many people that follow him on YouTube. He's actually managed to kind of get people's interest and educate people about other lesser known prefectures that don't get as much foreign people going. He also goes into the dangers in Japan. He also goes into certain things that you would need to know if you was to go there on holiday or whatever. He really goes into a lot of specifics, which I really do appreciate, because, I mean, thanks to watching YouTube channels like Chris Broad's or Abroad in Japan, it's really kind of educated myself a little bit around. I've got an idea, a bit more of an idea. If I was to go to Japan sometime in the future, I've got a little bit of an idea of how to approach a situation and this, that, or the other, and what to be careful of, and this, that, and thing, you know. So yeah, I've been reading that. I started reading it Tuesday night. I started reading it Tuesday night, and yeah, I'm a bit of a slow reader, so I've only read like 2 chapters in like 2 days. Well, not even 2 days. Essentially, I bought it Tuesday. I went to see that film, so I only managed to read a little. I think I managed to read that the first chapter. I think I read the first chapter Tuesday night when I got home from seeing that film. Yesterday, Wednesday now, I managed to read the second chapter as well. So I've read 2 chapters in like essentially you could say 2 days. So, but I'm a pretty slow reader. I'm trying to kind of read at least a chapter per day, and just take my time with it. Because, like I say, I struggle to keep focus on something for too long. And also, one thing I've got a bit of a thing for that book. The text is really fucking small, man. Yeah, I've got most of the time I'm trying to get the best lighting position or the best natural lighting, or get somewhere where where something's shining on the page in order for me to really be able to see what's said. But it's really small writing. That's the only downside of that book that I don't like, is the text is a bit too small. I understand the reason why they do that is so that they can fit as much on one page and all that kind of thing. And it's not the biggest of books either. It's actually quite narrow. So it's, but even though saying that, it's, it's just, yeah, because people like I say, like myself, that are dyslexic, they obviously we struggle with. I mean, I still struggle to this day, but I'm nowhere near as bad as I was when I was at school. I struggled with both numeracy, maths, and reading, writing, spelling, grammar, punctuation, all that kind of stuff. English, basically, writing, all that kind of thing. I struggled with at first, but I was on like a special education program called ASDAN, not ASDA, ASDAN, which was through the Prince's Trust, which was set up by them. And so I was on that, and thanks to that, it really helped me a lot with spelling, punctuation, and being able to read and write a lot better. But my maths is still not perfect, but I am better when it comes to reading and writing a little bit. So, but yeah. But no, so yeah, that's the other downside to that book, is some people probably won't have a problem with it, but because it's really quite small writing, you really have to kind of put the book quite close to your face, or I do anyways, in order to see to really make it out. But no, it's a good book. It's very informative. It's quite informative, and it's also obviously it's basically like you know what I mean. It's autobiography. There we go. It's kind of like that, because obviously it's based on his experiences when he first came to Japan, and certain things throughout the early few years of him being in Japan, and him coming from London to Japan, and certain things over the past 10 years, basically. So, but yeah, it's a good book. I do recommend it. I do recommend it. But I will probably try and do some kind of a book review on it once I've read it. And just kind of talk about it in a bit more, try and talk about it in a bit more, a bit more depth if I can. So, but yeah, I do apologise as well for missing yesterday. It's just it was in the back of my mind I needed to do a vlog yesterday, and then for some reason I literally I'm just sat here right now, and I was watching something on telly, and I thought, shit, I forgot to do a vlog yesterday. But oh well. Nobody's fucking watching them anyways. I'm wasting my goddamn time with these things because nobody's watching them. Nah, no, I mean, I jest when I say that because I understand that I'm uploading these on a weekday. I know not everybody's on holiday like I am at the moment. So, understandably, when I'm uploading them, I've been uploading them at a time where people are either at work or they're having the teas or they're busy or just not on YouTube, simple as. But yeah, I'm just trying to help the channel out. I'm just trying to just trying to inject some life into the channel because I've not been uploading as frequent as that I was doing, and obviously over time, the more that you stay away from a channel and don't not as frequently uploading, it can damage the channel's reputation, and it can cause the algorithm to kind of go away from you, and it won't promote your videos as much to those that follow you and to anybody outside of those people who subscribe to you or whatever. You'll get less of that exposure, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and plus I understand as well, vlogs are not really liked. They're a bit of a niche thing. Even though there's quite a lot of people that do vlog material on YouTube and they're much better at it than I am. But yeah, it's just, for me personally, it's just one of those things where, I enjoy making vlogs because they're a lot easier for me to make. I don't really need to edit anything. Well, I can edit if I want. I usually the only vlogs that I put a lot more effort into editing wise is if it's something specific, say like going to TF Nation for instance, and I do my special TFN vlog. That is usually very heavily edited, and also like any traveling vlogs of some kind, like when I've gone on holiday, they are usually quite edited as well, very edited. So, but usually anything like this where it's just me having a discussion to you guys, that is basically kind of, these kind of vlogs don't really need as much editing at all. But no, I mean, obviously, it's Thursday today, the day this been uploaded, and obviously the whole, as well as this is time off for me, myself, and I, just kind of like, just the whole idea of me taking this time off was because I was getting increasingly tired. I was just getting increasingly tired with the whole daily debacle of work, home, and work was getting a little bit thingy again, a little bit too much to deal with at once. And I just, from time to time, there comes a time in life where you just have to just distance yourself from what's going on in order to keep this going or this ticking over. You need to take care of yourself, and sometimes in order to do that, you need to kind of distance yourself from whatever it is that's causing you any problems, or just get rid of it entirely. But unfortunately, at this moment in time, I don't have that luxury of severing the problem that I have currently, which is mostly in relation to where I work. But but no, it's good to just take time for yourself, have time for yourself. Just, you don't necessarily have to do anything specific. You just relax, sit back, relax, watch whatever you want to watch, catch up on whatever you want to watch, go for a walk, go see a film, go shopping, whatever it is you wish to do, which makes you feel at ease. go for, photography, video making, whatever it is. You can just kind of, focus on the stuff that you love and enjoy. And when it's time to go back to the normal daily grind, you will feel a little bit better in yourself and be able to take it on a bit better. You're recharged, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, This is gonna be today's vlog. Again, I do apologise for missing yesterday. I mean, yesterday I didn't do anything, to be honest with you, except I got really engrossed in the anime series called Data Live. Um, so I got really engrossed in that. So I watched all the first season, started second season. I've been reading some of that book as well. So yeah. But no, I'm going to try my hardest to try and finish off this experience. Obviously, this is today's vlog, which also piggybacks into yesterday, what was going on yesterday, and also on Tuesday. To be honest, I've got a feeling, I don't know if I've maybe missed more than one vlog, because according to my upload history, it says 2 days ago was when I uploaded on here last. So I think I might have unexpectedly maybe forgotten to upload maybe more than once, but it goes on when the last point you uploaded as well. So it could just be one vlog I've missed, but who cares? But anyway, so this is today's vlog. I will be back tomorrow with another vlog, and also over the weekend I will be back with some vlogs as well. I will be uploading right up until the last vlog will be on Sunday, as this weekend coming. So when I upload that vlog, which will be on Sunday, some point Sunday, that'll be the end of it, and then it'll go back to normal uploading probably once a week or something like that. Because once I go back to work, I'm just not going to have the time to do things daily. I'm just going to have to go back to my regular upload schedule, which is at least once a week. But yeah, that's that. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed them. I know they're not getting as much exposure. They're not, there's. I think the first 2 or 3 vlogs have actually done better viewer-wise than the rest of them. I don't know why, but I've had a couple of comments from people as well on a couple of the vlogs that I've done, so they are getting seen. It's just if and when people can see them and if they get noticed or not. And also what helps me a lot as well is posting them on social media. If I don't post my videos on social media, nobody sees them, or they do, but it's probably like 5 people will see it. Yeah, this channel is in a bad place. It is in a bad way, to the point where people just completely zoned out on it, on this one completely. So I've only got myself to blame on that, no one else. So all I can do is try to work with the tools that I've been given, and just try to inject some life into the channel and keep it going. Because I have complete intention, my intentions are, I want to keep this channel going for as long as I possibly can. I want to still bring you stuff. I want to do travel stuff. Obviously later on this year, I'll be doing TFN, but of course the TFN vlog won't be on here, it'll be on my main channel. However, I am going away. I am going to Spain again, and we're going to Bella Medina in Costa del Sol, Spain, for 11 days. So that's going to probably be the big travel thing this year for this channel. So that's coming up. But yeah, there we go. Also, as a note, as I've said, I was going to do some days out, maybe go for a drive. I was going to go for a drive today, but I couldn't be arsed in the end. I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, I mean, I know there's the weekend still to come. But my dad's been on holiday himself. That's as well. Him and Jackie have been away for the past couple of days since Monday, and they come back. I think they travel back tomorrow. So I don't know if they're back afternoon or if it's evening. So tomorrow, obviously, I'll be uploading a vlog, no problem. But tomorrow, it's kind of going to be kind of, I've been on my own a little bit, and kind of going somewhere specific is going to be a bit difficult with my dad here, unless my dad decides to come with me. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you, and bye bye for now.